everyone. My name is Sarah, and I'm Elizabeth's younger sister. I would like to thank everyone for coming here today to support and celebrate Elizabeth and Jake. I truly feel honored to be standing up here today. Growing up, I always wanted to be like Elizabeth. I wanted to do the things she did, have the things she had. I was probably a bit annoying because I always wanted to tag along. She taught me how to care, share, and how to reach for the stars. As I grew up, I wanted to be just as beautiful, caring, and smart as her. I'm so thankful that I was able to have a sister like her who has grown to be one of my best friends. One day growing up, I remember Elizabeth describing her dream guy. She said he had to be at least 6'4", blonde hair and blue eyes. He must be fun-loving and adventurous. He also couldn't be a cop or firefighter because we all know that would be too stressful for her. Unfortunately, she wasn't having very much luck finding that dream guy while going to school, living in Kingsley, and working at Culver's. That was until 2014 when Elizabeth's friends, Emily and Ashley, went to England to study abroad for a semester. While abroad, the girls met a guy named Jake who was a lot of fun and always adventurous. They couldn't stop thinking he may be a perfect match for their friend back in Michigan. That following summer, Jake and his friends ended up driving to Michigan to come visit Emily and Ashley. That's when Elizabeth first met Jake. Over the course of the weekend, Jake and Elizabeth started talking and realized they shared many interests, including sports, Matchbox 20, and How I Met Your Mother. After that weekend, they began messaging on Facebook where they would eventually exchange numbers. During this time, the World Cup was going on, and while chatting about it, Jake convinced Elizabeth to bet on the game. The loser would have to kiss the other one. Elizabeth ended up losing, but Elizabeth thought, whatever, because he lived in Boston and didn't think she would see him again. That was until August. In August, Ashley had her 21st birthday, and Elizabeth went down to the party. Little did she know, Jake was surprising Ashley for the party. When Elizabeth saw Jake, her stomach dropped. I won't go into the details about the whole night, but I believe Elizabeth chickened out and Jake had to make the first move for their first kiss. And after that, the two were in love. In May, Jake would come back to Michigan to meet the family for the first time. When I met him, I knew they were a perfect match and he would fit right in. Especially when I found out as Jake was just as competitive as us Luigs. Being the younger sister, there was nothing I enjoyed more than beating Elizabeth. And when Jake came around, that was something we could agree on. From that day forward, the name of the game has always been Beat Elizabeth. Jake may not be 6'4" and doesn't have blonde hair or blue eyes, but I do believe that Elizabeth has found her dream guy in Jake. We are more than happy to welcome him to the family, so let's raise our glasses to this amazing couple.